Who was that first girl you ever fell in love with?
My wife.
That's it?
That's why I got married.
Ever. In your whole life. What about you?
I'm like, when I found it, why am I still looking?
Depends.
I just never thought I would, but it surprised me.
Like, how old were you?
How old was I?
Yeah, I'm talking about puppy love. Like the first time you ever were just
15.
crazy about something. 15.
Yeah.
What did she look like?
She actually modeled a lot.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot. Yeah, green eyes, fucking brunette hair. She fucking really hot. She's modeled all over the nation, so.
And what was it about her that made you so crazy?
Well, I mean, everything. Okay, so she was rich. She fucking had a fat house. She taught me how to dance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Taught me how to fucking...
Real 100%. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care, dude. Because I have nothing to fucking hide. I proved everything,
Pete,
man.
This is the shit, homie. Let me tell you, I guarantee you, when you said that, that was the last thing that ever popped in her mind.
Who gives a fuck, dude? It's the last thing that will ever pop in any chick's fucking mind.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is how different guys and females think. It's almost the reciprocal. But getting back to what she was saying.
Yeah, well, she's asking me a fucking question, so I'm gonna fucking answer it. So you asked me, what the fuck did I like about this bitch, right? So when I was 15, what I liked about her was the fact that she taught me how to dance. She was rich. She had a fucking fatty house. Like, her whole lifestyle was fucking amazing.
So you liked her lifestyle?
No. Okay, so you're gonna answer my question?
No, I'm asking because it sounds like you like
so if you're gonna ask, so like a woman, right? So this is how women are, right? You ask a question, but then you fucking start overanalyzing and thinking. In fact, actually, I wish I could bring Kyle into the picture because I just had a fucking bitch over at this place like a couple of weeks ago, and we got into a full-on argument, dude. Me and Kathleen. So I was talking to Kathleen about something, same way that you and me are talking right now.
But you just named 4 things about her that were all materialistic that actually had nothing to do with her as a physical woman, as like.
But because you cut me off, and you didn't let me finish.
But those were like when you name something.
So here you
when
go,
I
you're cutting me off again.
When I
so you can continue cutting off.
Yeah.
So when you're ready for me to answer, you let me know, because I have all day.
You named like 5 things, right?
I wasn't done.
And the 4 top things that you named were...
Oh, were they top? I didn't even know they were the top 4. I was just naming
Oh,
things.
just random
So you
things?
see how you're analyzing everything that I'm saying? You're considering those as the top 4. To me, dude, that was when I was fucking 15. I'm fucking 26 years old right now. That's fucking 11 years ago. 11 years ago to me is like 10 fucking centuries ago. So when you ask me a fucking question, let me answer it. And then after all that, then you can take all your fucking facts and then analyze everything that I fucking said. And then you can decide whether it's the top 4 to you, or then let me answer and be as a man and say, oh, I'll tell you what the top 4 is. Just fucking ask instead of assuming something. Who said that it was top 4 category? You assumed top 4, right? I never said it was top 4. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, whoever said it was the top 4. Were those the top 4? Those aren't the top 4.
Everything you liked about her.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so let me finish. All right, cool. So, I loved her smile. I loved her lips. I loved her fucking eyes. I loved her personality, her energy. Her energy was very like, let's do this, let's get this done. She loved to like live life. She loved to dance. She actually really liked me. We actually met in church. I was an altar boy at that time. I grew up Catholic, very religious. We're gonna make.
That's what I said. That would cost you.
Oh, residuals. How about that? You see, there's always a price. There's always a fucking price. There's always a price, dude.
Hey,
No doubt.
You see, there's always a fucking price,
I said
man.
this thing called situational. Situational.
When opportunity arises. Oh, that was hot though.
Are you ready?
This should be real, right?
Okay, you're looking over to that camera.
Okay. Okay, so we just got finished having the interview with all 3 of our opinions, talking about very interesting situations in casual sex and dating and relationships and the primal instincts between men and women, and I learned a lot. I definitely would say that the opinions given by my 2 companions are very strong, and I agreed with a lot with what they had to say, but I also disagreed with some of the things that they had to say, and that was fair. Advice: be yourselves, be safe, and and have fun. Just be in the moment. Just live it. I mean, because that's ultimately what we're here for. For my own personal experience, I'd say it was a 7, you know, overall. It was worth coming here for me. But I can't really say for in general for anybody else, but.
Gotcha. Cool. That's all.
All right, next.
I had almost like a script in my head of things I was going to say, but I sit down and all of a sudden things just changing. What I wanted to say is I want to speak to everybody out there and just say, hey, you know what? The things that each one of us said was 100% real and truthful in our hearts. You know what I'm saying? Because that was each one of our own experience. I mean, you know, Pete, hey, 26 years old, balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? He ain't taking no shit. He means every word of that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there, it works very well because it's who he is. You know what I'm saying? When he comes across somebody's path that, hey, you know what? That's the fucking zone. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be with no bullshit. Bing, bing, bada bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, you know, people go through life in different moods, you know what I'm saying? And the reality is, this female right here, she definitely showed that. What's your name? Patricia. She, right? Okay. Yeah, she showed that. I mean, you know, a lot of things that she said after we'd spoken, at first glance, it sounded like it was different. But the reality was, it was the same using different words, nice girl words, you know what I'm saying? All soft and cuddly, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool because that's how everything goes. Everything is a ratio of something else. No matter what you see, you're not seeing what you see. You're seeing a collection of many other things that present a picture that your brain sees as a picture. So the more experiences you got, the same collection of things will show a different picture. And I just want to say that, you know what? As we do these, we're going to keep bringing them out and we're going to grow as people. So as we grow as people, the specifics may change, but everything, the intensity, the reality is going to be exactly the same. Because when you are what you, that's the whole key is like, to females, what's attractive to them is a man being himself. The more you know yourself, the more comfortable you're going to be with yourself. So, you know, don't go along with the crowd. Don't go along with the commercialism of how a guy, like earlier, some things were said about pickup lines. Women used to tell me, oh, your pickup line. I don't have no pickup line. No, none whatsoever. Because that would mean it was pre-rehearsed.
And
everything is reactionary. I could say one thing and based upon what she said, everything changes. It's like a volley, you know what I'm saying? No two tennis matches ever be the same. No two golf games ever the same. Because same stroke, same everything, gonna be different every single time. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no such thing as exact duplication unless it's on fucking video or DVD. But in real life, no exact takes ever. Every take is one in its own. I just want to say, take everything that you saw tonight, go over it. Watch it. Keep looking at it. You know, get yourself acquainted with sex. I mean, if I like sex so much, I research sex. You know what I'm saying? Constantly ask questions how to get better. I want to be, every time, to be better than the last time. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, cars and sex, that's my favorite thing. So, I mean, you know, in all of that, relationships happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but I believe that there's a certain amount of good that comes from selfishness. You know, we all learn, you know, be all loving and all that. But the reality is, if you want something and you do what you know it takes to get it, that's a good thing. I think that a lot of times people be so worried about a person taking them exactly on who they are terms. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I think talking about somebody like, okay, check this out. You want this? I want this. You know, a compromise is two people not getting what they really want. So let's agree to say, check it out, you know. You want that, I want this, I'll get this amount of times, you get that amount of times, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you know what? Rather than play the no game, because the no game always ends one way, people don't even know they started the no game. Somebody says no at the wrong time and that's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, next thing you know it's over. Thanks for listening, had a great time. I definitely know that you got something that you can use, and that's what life is all about. Taking what'll help you, and that don't, pass it on. Peace. Peace. Love you. Have a great night.